Hey, since we're on the whole Blazzy designer topic, I noticed that you posted a thing about Balenciaga and that
Yeah.
in that basically a vase they made, right?
Vase.
It's like a, yeah, vase,
I
like
hit
A
that.
a
vase.
bag vase. But what I noticed is Balenciaga also had released a dog bowl, and in the dog bowl it said Balenciaga products or like something along the lines of like
Home
not
goods.
Right,
Yeah.
home goods,
home
and
decor.
I was like, have they done this before, or have they have been catching on to like what's going on
To
in
the
the under?
Blazzy wave.
Yeah,
No.
the Blazzy wave,
No,
basically.
I'd be way too paranoid if I like blame their whole like home decor like campaign on me. No, I'd bro, just it, like come
You
on.
just sitting there letting it
Here, I'm
burn.
gonna spark another one right now.
Okay, but
But no,
what?
you know, home decor is nothing new. You know what I'm saying? Like there's shit in your house, my house, housefull's house that
Hmm.
like we didn't make. You know what I'm saying? But it's shit that like encourages us and inspires us to make new things. And like,
That's true.
but you know, my whole thing with the accessories is an open lane. You know what I'm saying? You know, I came up being the t-shirt guy 2 years ago.
Mm.
There's almost not a brand I haven't worked with. And you know what I've learned is like I feel like I've done so much with t-shirts, and something like a product is like so three-dimensional, and there's so many different ways you could do it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And you're not just bound to a fucking rectangular canvas.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what's cool. It's like you're approaching it from the artistic standpoint of like I noticed this in the glass blowing world too, where you get so good at doing one thing and it gets so popular, but then like you could either do the thing where you just keep making that same product, selling it because you can
Yeah.
make that bag, or you actually want to push your artistic boundaries and like your
And
whatever you've done.
you got to view yourself from a third person at all times. Like there's not a product that I've dropped that I haven't observed from like an audience perspective. And it's like one thing that I truly understand that I've seen, because I'm a consumer myself, is if you do the same thing, it's just gonna get old. If I keep dropping shirts, you know what I'm saying, there's always gonna be someone better that does t-shirts. You constantly gotta reinvent yourself, you know. So like, guys, if you guys ever want to do any creative endeavors, you know, don't ever restrict the t-shirts. Be like my boy House Phone. He got shoes and shit like that, you know.
Yeah.
That's adding to the conversation.
Bro, we didn't even think about doing clothes for like a year in, I think, or like at least a couple drops. Like we were.
It was a whole that close. Excuse me.
No, go ahead.
I have a bad habit of cutting people off.
No, but you know what was crazy though? It was that like the year that it took for us to start sampling the shoes and getting them ready, bro. By the time that year was up, every brand from A to Z had started making their own different variations of
became
shoes.
a whole wave of
Yeah.
like
But
people
it,
making their own shoes.
but it kind of like striked at the right time. But a lot of those brands you don't see here today, 2 years later.
Well,
That's
it's because
true.
they fucking they run themselves to the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where it's like how many fucking versions of the shoe do you want to see? Like we gotta offer more products.
It's also like so oversaturated. I feel like because like you see in
But
this.
it's oversaturated to us because
Yeah.
we know. To the normal consumer, regular person,
I feel
they're
like even to everyone, like even in the
No.
skateboarding industry,
Not
everyone
at all,
everyone who
bro.
gets in the skateboarding industry, their first thought as a kid
I
is like,
think-
I will make my own board, I will make my own skateboard
think-
wax, my own shirts.
I think when the
like-
market is like this, when it's that oversaturated, that should be the biggest reason to come in.
I
Because
think
if you
really-
really got that hot shit, you're gonna separate yourself from the bigger
and
conversation.
I think you guys are misconstruing like that term because
What term?
oversaturated.
yeah, because at the end of the day, bro, we're talking about a niche ass community in the grand scheme of things. Like they're like you can't compare high rollers to Nikes. Like, bro, like everybody in here got on Nikes. We all like
That's
you
kinda true.
like you know what Nikes are without even knowing what Nikes.
Yeah,
That's wonderful, man.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
that's
it's
a
level.
goal.
It's levels to this shit. So like at the end of the day, you could say this oversaturated to like but like, bro, there's millions and millions of people that have no idea about any of this underground shit.
And you're right,
And
the
there's people that find out about it every day.
Fashion's a multi-billion-dollar industry, and even like amongst our friends group, bro, there's multi-millions of just money going in and out. You know what I'm saying? We're funding
I'm trying to see some
manufacturers.
multi-millions. What's up?
You got multi-millions.
Hey, but
bro.
you're
wish,
bringing
bro.
up a good point. It's like the fact that basically everyone in here in the whole building is wearing 90% Nike. It's like the market is so open to new brands coming in
Yeah.
and people just being tired of like, yo, like I think about it sometimes too. It's like you want to be unique as a person. You want to have your drip like unique and like no one else has seen it before. But you look around and everyone's wearing Nike, dude. It's like kind of like such a
mean,
thing where you
it's-
want to break out the box a little
No,
bit.
but it's. I mean.